Fun fight.
Toothless versus Saber. Toothless, are you ready? Yes. Toothless is ready. Saber, are you ready? All right, we're gonna start this fight in 3, 2, 1, go! Saber spinning up, Toothless also spinning up, and a little tap in the corner. Both robots, and Toothless getting knocked up and over by Saber. Saber bullying poor Toothless into the corner. This reminds me of 7th grade all over again. All right, there goes Saber, and trying to push Toothless, but Toothless not having any of it. Dodging out, a little bit of gyro drive issues on Toothless. Toothless trying to line itself up and realize, oh boy, it's having a hard time. It turns left really well. That's one thing he's learning in this match. Saber, of course, trying to take advantage of the driving challenges. Saber a little momentary stuck there, but able to get out. Saber going for a nice little pop, and a pop on the backside on Toothless. Toothless, though, coming back and knocking Saber up and over, and Toothless now, it's their chance to bully Saber. Saber upside down and having some mobility problems, grinding away at the floor. Saber knocking themselves right side up and knocking Toothless up and around as we come to the halfway point on this match. All right. Saber bullying Toothless into the corner. Toothless getting around and chewing on those heels of Toothless. Toothless trying to line up for another hit, and I can see the bolt on Toothless backing out. I see the nut is now loose in the arena, unless that nut was already there. Looks like it was. All right, that nut was already. Oh, and a big hit by Toothless. Nicely done. 2 in a row by Toothless. Nicely done lining up. Saber starting to fall behind on the hit count, but it looks like Toothless's weapon is having trouble, and Saber pushing Toothless up and over into the corner as we come up to the final 1 minute left in this match. Saber's weapon stalled out against Toothless, and now Saber spinning back up, and we have a piece of the wing of Toothless ripped off callously by Saber, and just for that, Toothless is going to bully Saber into the corner. Saber lining up, but both weapons seem to be solid. Here comes Saber's weapon trying to get into Toothless, and Toothless's weapon is just a little bit jammed up. It looks like the axle has gotten slightly displaced. Final 30 seconds, and a nice little pop with some red sparks. That's steel on steel as Saber tries to deliver a final catastrophic hit to Toothless. Toothless, though, showing how incredibly robust it is, taking the damage, and Saber's weapon seems to be stalled out also. Toothless going for a pin, but Saber getting out of the pin, and here comes Saber's weapon. Back up as we come down to the final seconds. 2, 1, and that's the match. All right, so Toothless ends up on its side. We don't know if it would have been able to escape. This is going to go to a judge's decision. We have a unanimous judge's decision for Saber.
Okay, next up is Wedgmore against Mass Attack. Mass Attack, as its name implies, is a multi-bot, cluster bot if you will, and Wedgmore, not a wedge, but a very nasty horizontal spinner. Going after, it's a hit on one of the mini-bots there, and again, but it's resilient. Oh, and a good push-in from those mini-bots. I say mini-bots, there are 3 different robots making up the full weight of Mass Attack. So maybe mini compared to Wedgmore, but each putting up a threat in their own right. The 2 of them are fighting with each other, might be stuck, whereas that one with the black wedge is going after Wedgmore. Oh, it's like a cam lifter. Okay, with just one lifter though. And yeah, it looks like the spinner and the knife robot of Mass Attack are stuck on each other. I wonder if we're going to get an unstick for this, or if we're just going to keep fighting, because it is still mobile. That's the One of the risks you run with having a multi-bot is friendly fire, as a piece comes off of something there. Speaking of pieces coming off, I don't think that blade on Wedgmore is spinning. So you can hear something spinning up. I think that's one of the blades of Mass Attack. And Wedgmore trying to go after one of those little robots. Man, that horizontal spinner really tangled in that wheel. But now that black wedge robot taking on Wedgmore. And I wonder if he can release. He can only pin for so long. But if they get stuck, then they will have to pause the match and separate. Looks like they're still able to move. That's a pin in there. And he lets him go. So the fight is still on. We have less than a minute left, and if this does go to the judges, this will be interesting for them to figure out, because Mass Attack has been, 2/3 of it has been fighting itself, but Wedgmore has had its weapon down for most of the match. And you can see right there, still stuck in each other, but still fighting on. And again, does still count as mobility in that spinner does get a hit on Wedgmore. We only have 15 seconds left. Now Wedgmore the one getting the pin in on the mini robot. I do not envy the judges in this match. It's going to time, and I don't know how they're going to score this. And that's the match. Okay, next up is Anubis against Free Throw. Free Throw. Oh, I see. The full court theme, hence Free Throw. Anubis, on the other hand, vertical spinner and getting a hit in, and again, right away. This is a nice opening for Anubis. And those wedges don't look to be, or those forks don't look to be hinged on Free Throw. So they only work one way up, and right now they're up in the air. This is letting Anubis get that spinner in, get a lot of nasty hits in. You can see little pieces of plastic flying around the arena. Another big hit in. Oh, is Anubis stuck? Oh, it's able to free itself and gyro back up. Free Throw. Oh, I was going to say not in a good position, but now back with its wedges, its forks on the floor. This might swing the match, but Anubis back around behind it. If you're Free Throw, that's not where you want your opponent to be. You want your opponent to be in front of you, just like that. Oh, pinning it with the back. That's interesting. It is working, though. That disc of Anubis, it's lethal, but it's very small, so it's having trouble getting a bite in on the back of Free Throw. There's another hit from Free Throw, using those forks to good effect. Now you're going to see him pin and release, because you're only allowed to pin for 10 seconds. Oh, there goes a piece of Free Throw. So that disc is biting something. Only halfway through this match, though, so this could still very much go either way. There's another pin from Free Throw. He's going to wind down the clock as much as he can. Get those pins in, show the judges that he's in control. Anubis back around to the back, but doesn't take advantage. And Free Throw in for another pin. Release again and slams him right back into the wall. Anubis able to gyro and self-right, but right back in the clutches of Free Throw. We have less than a minute left, and Free Throw not looking so good in the first 30 seconds, but right there, a big slam into the wall. It really seems to have taken this fight back. Anubis flopping around, It is still moving, still very much in this match, but it needs to do something to get the control back. Because ever since free throw has been rewrited, it's been all over Anubis.
Oh my god.
There's another pin. Only 20 seconds left. And like I said, free throw is just trying to wind down the clock. The less chances that Anabis has to get that weapon in are better for free throw. We're about down to 5 seconds. And with that, that'll be it. And it goes to the judges.
So, Sarian, are you ready? Hayes, good luck. 3, 2, 1, fight! All right, here comes Sarian. Here comes Hayes. Now, this is Sarian's chance, is live, driving with this remote. He can go nice and slow as he carefully tries to line himself up with the other robot, which only has one wheel, which is still cutting into his backside. So we can see Hayes has got one wheel. Oh, and some nice chewing away on these two robots. Hayes biting into Sarian. Sarian having some driving problems, but those are not robot related. We're going to assure you guys that the driving difficulties that Sarian, now Sarian has proven very robust. We do see some blue plastic in the arena already. So we're seeing some pieces of Hayes start to come off. Hayes started the match with one wheel. Their second wheel showing a little more camber than when we started. And here we come. We're looking for a big impact. Sarian trying to do the billing swing around maneuver, or maybe he's just not really in control of his driving. We're not sure. All right. Hayes working his way slowly over towards Sarian. Sarian dancing in the middle of the arena. All right, and here comes Sarian trying to line themselves up. Both wheels on Sarian work. And we got a little tap on the damaged wheel. That was exciting for a moment. And we see a piece of plastic, but that might have been from a previous fight. I don't recognize that color. Oh, and we see some impact from Hayes on the backside of Sarian as we come down to the final 1 minute left in this match. So Sarian trying to take the fight to Hayes. Hayes starting off down a wheel, and another impact on the back of Sarian by Hayes, but Hayes' rear armor starting to show some damage signs, some delamination of the TPU body plate there. Here comes Hayes working its way towards Sarian. And, and a nice hit delivered by Sarian on Hayes, and we may have to count, no, Hayes is still in it as we come down to the, now, let's see. Hayes still moving. Just a few seconds left in this fight, folks. 30 seconds remaining. A nice hit delivered by Sarian or Hayes on the backside of Sarian. Sarian showing some signs of delamination on there. Oh, and we have a wheel chewed up. So we have seen that Hayes chews up one wheel from Sarian, carefully targeting the right wheel there, and Hayes slightly destabilized Sarian in their final 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's the match. All right. This is going to be a challenging one for the judges, guys. We have a split decision. The first judge voted for Sarian. The second judge voted for Hayes. The third judge voted for our winner, Sarian.
Okay, now our match is against Memt and Rusty Shackleford. I love the names of these robots, and I love the paint job on Memt. Memt looks to be a horizontal spinner, and Rusty Shackleford, a plow. So Rusty has the design to beat Memt, but it'll need the driving as well.
All right. Can we start this
So
fight?
let's see how that
3,
goes.
2, 1, fight!
Alright, the match has started. Memt up to speed with its weapon, taking a little piece out of Rusty. Oh, and now a big hit. Memt upside down. Can still drive this way, but having its controls reversed makes it more difficult to drive. Rusty trying to take advantage, maybe push it into the wall. Rusty just being deflected off to the side, though. And oh! Memt puts itself into the wall and smacks itself across the arena into Rusty. Rusty driving away. It might have gotten stuck on something, but it's free now. And trying to aim that plow at Memt. You can see the side armor on Rusty Shackleford as it takes another big hit. It's also angled, so it should help in deflecting those hits should that plow miss. But it also looks like Rusty might have driving problems. Looks to be locked up on one side. And Memt taking advantage, another hit on the side. Might have actually freed up the drive for Rusty. Rusty getting in with that plow, but gets swatted away. Oh, almost got a push in there. Persistence is key for a design like Rusty, though. It needs to keep these pushes in, needs to keep on the aggression, on the control. Because unless Memt self-destructs, it has very little chance of doing damage, so it needs to win the other two categories if it goes to the judges. Although, right as I say that, Rusty not moving. Okay, it's moving again, but seems to be struggling. Is Memt going to go in for another hit? Yes, it is. Freeze it, though. That's going to be good in the eyes of the judges, though. Memt showing that it's going in for more damage. 1 minute left. And you can start to see the gashes out of the side of Rusty. Oh, Memt starting to spin out of control. Still going, though. And now just pieces of plastic being peeled away from Rusty. But Rusty still getting that push in, and a good push there. Has Memt up against the wall, up on its side. It can only pin for so long. And it releases. That was a good show of control and aggression. And Memt might be wearing down towards the end of this fight. Nope. Right as I say that, it's showing it still has plenty of energy and flying around the arena with less than 10 seconds to go. Rusty looks to have a pin in on the corner, and that's the match. So that will go to the judges. Okay, coming up now is Subdivision against Fission. Fission on the right side of your screen, the vertical spinner and the forks. Subdivision, also a vertical spinner, but with those bright orange tires. That'll definitely be a target, but first, Fission is going to have to get past that huge vertical spinner. Both robots trying to line up. Bit of a push in there for Fission. And another push. And Fission getting a hit in. Subdivision's weapon still spinning. Both robots gyroing a bit. And Fission takes advantage. It looks like that fork piece on Subdivision might be bent down. And Fission getting some hits in because of it. But the weapon's still very much active. Still very much a threat on Subdivision. Takes another hit, though, from Fission. Fission very nimble, very active. And Subdivision is trying to stay lined up with that big weapon. Oh, and that's a tap out, though. So your winner will be Fission.
What do you want to do, spare parts? All right, he's going to run it. And Mostly Harmless, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, fight!
We're gonna.
All right, here comes Mostly Harmless. Mostly Harmless is working its way over towards Spare Parts. Spare Parts has, despite its lack of drive, is looking pretty in control. Well, not at the moment, but it was for a second. And here comes Spare Parts. Mostly Harmless getting popped up by, or Mostly Harmless popping up Spare Parts. Spare Parts trying to line itself back up. And here it comes. Oop, presenting the rear. Mostly Harmless trying to line themselves up. And it's their perfect opportunity as Spare Parts tries to work its way around. Here comes Mostly Harmless. Oh, and Mostly Harmless bullying, Spare Parts bullying Mostly Harmless. Some little pops into the drum, and we may, oh, here comes Spare Parts. Spare Parts is kind of like in the glitch school. Just when you think it's not working, it delivers a hit to the other robot. All right, and Spare Parts, Mostly Harmless getting around, trying to line up with that little drumette there. And here comes, oh, it looks like one of the wedgelets of Spare Parts has fallen off, but we'll see if Mostly Harmless can take advantage of that as we come down to the final 90 seconds in this match. Here comes Mostly Harmless aiming for that broken wheel. Will he be able to hit that wheel? We're going to see. Oh, that's the working wheel. And he gives some little taps to that working wheel, popping the robot up a few centimeters off the ground. Spare Parts kind of stuck on the corner there, but and we definitely, oh, and that may be, oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, he had him up there for a second, and we might have to count out Spare Parts moving again. And Mostly Harmless bullying him into the corner. We're going to count out this pin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back off if you can. There we go. All right, and Spare Parts, can you move? We're going to count out Spare Parts in another 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Our winner is Mostly Harmless. All right. Tiramisu, are you ready? Saber, are you ready? All right, we're going to start this fight in 3, 2, 1, fight. Tiramisu spinning up, Saber spinning up. Tiramisu slowly, oh, and Saber getting into the side of Tiramisu, bullying Tiramisu into the side, but Tiramisu coming back, delivering a nice hit on Saber. Saber trying to line up to bully Tiramisu some more, popping into the sides. And here comes Tiramisu. That big weapon on the front is showing good reliability. And Tiramisu has got some nice drive. They've put their drive around the middle of the robot, so it has good drive dynamics. And Tiramisu getting around the back of Saber, knocking Saber upside down and chewing away at the uprights on Saber. Saber's got their weapon off, but that may just be because they're tied up in the other robot. Two robots are sort of tied together right now, and we're going to see if they can unstick each other. So Tiramisu, hopefully you're going to keep bashing them into things till you get them free. All right, so we're going to give it another 10 seconds here to see if you can get them unstuck, and we'll manually unstick. All right, so folks, please put your remotes down, and we're going to have Mark unstick the two robots. We're going to pause the timer. Good? Yeah, leave it in that orientation. All right, we're going to start this fight in 3, 2, 1, go! All right. So Saber may have lost mobility. We're going to have to start counting Saber out in another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Turn the remote off and on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And our winner is Tiramisu! how 3 champion ferryweights do against the champion Antweight. In 3, 2, 1, fight!
Okay, sounds like
All
we're going
right,
to do the other
free
fight.
throw, cornering Abdul. All right, we've got a double pin over here, and we're going to count it out in 5. Oh, one of them got away. So Ditto getting cornered by free throw. Abdul trying to do something about it, but it looks like not really doing a whole lot. All right, we're going to have you back up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody's got to back up. There we go. Everybody free. All right. Now let's do that again. So free throw pinning Abdul. Free throw trying to pin Bricklet. Free throw pinning Abdul and Ditto. Bricklet is just kind of along for the show here, it looks like. Oh, Bricklet out pushing free throw briefly. That was intriguing. All right, Ditto upside down. And Abdul seems to be sort of pinning free throw, but free throw works its way off and pins Bricklet briefly. Pins Ditto into the corner, or brings Ditto to the corner. And free throw lining up with Ditto and Abdul, which has a nice name on the top. I really appreciate that. There goes Ditto pushed into the corner. And Abdul has gotten under free throw, but free throw still has some mobility, sending Abdul flying. And there goes free throw pushing Abdul to the corner, but Bricklet pushing on one side. And there goes Ditto pushed to the side. Here comes Abdul pinned by free throw briefly. All right, Bricklet getting pushed up in the corner, and Ditto, and it looks like Abdul has lost mobility on one side. Abdul's tire ripped off by the fearsome free throw. So free throw tearing off Abdul's tire, throwing it in the air, and when it went up in the air, it did a figure 8. So free throw it's got a little bit of a bend on one of the UHMW pieces, which is impacting mobility. And Bricklet is pushing free throw a little bit into Abdul, but free throw back on its side and is pinned Ditto. Abdul is flailing around, not randomly exactly, but so Bricklet pinned by free throw for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now free throw's got time to go pin Ditto now. All right, so free throw pinning Ditto, just kind of pushing Ditto around. And can he get all 3 robots at once? He's got 1, he's got 2. Can he pin all 3 robots in the final 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's the match. All right, enough beating up on their robots, Coleman. All right, the judges will go to a judge's decision, and that was fun. It was fun for everybody. It was like a rumble in one. All right, we have a unanimous decision for free throw. Sarian is ready. Memt, are you ready? Memt is ready. We're going to start this fight in 3, 2, 1, fight! All right, both robots spinning up. And Sarian taking a big hit from Memt and going unstable. Definitely some damage to the backside of Sarian. Memt, both robots going flying that time. And Sarian's weapon looking a little worse for wear. We might have lost a drive sight on Sarian, but it's sort of hard to tell. So Sarian, good. We're seeing some motion from Sarian there. And the weapon is working very nicely. There's a tire that was momentarily jammed up in that. All right, so we'll see if that can get remedied as Memt tears off more of it. All right, we've got some pinballing of robots around the arena here. And there goes Sarian lifting up and over, but Memt delivering another big hit. But Sarian has delivered some damage to the side of Memt as well. And Saurian's weapon not quitting here. So Memet's going to come in there and see if they can deliver more damage to the rear panel of Saurian. And Memet's weapon spinning down to try to get a little more bite. And Memet's kind of being incremental. Saurian presenting its backside. Now Memet may have thought that was a strategy, but it's actually just how Saurian drives. Okay, so Saurian gradually having its backside chewed away by Memet. Memet is famous for chewing on backsides. All right, and that red plastic entering the arena is TPU from Saurian. Saurian is going to need to do some replacement after this match as we come down to the final 1 minute remaining. Now, Saurian, can we see some motion from you? All right, just a tiny bit, huh? Not a lot going on there. And we see some wires out in the back. This is getting exciting. And the battery's still in, so you're still good to go. The weapon is running great. That one wheel has definitely seen better days. And Memet just chewing pieces out of Saurian. Saurian is back and moving, though. And the wheel has left the robot. Oh, look at that. It drives better now. All right. So we're seeing that wheel move very slightly. And the sticker has come off. And we're coming down. We've got a lot out. And the battery is still in the robot as we come down to the final 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's the match. All right. Vision, are you ready? Mostly Harmless, are you ready?
Yep.
Okay, we're going to start this fight in 3, 2, 1, go! All right, both robots spinning up. Vision looking really well controlled. Mostly Harmless, it is either incredibly... Oh, look at that. The weapon on Mostly Harmless still going. It looks like Vision briefly getting stuck in Mostly Harmless. Oh, and a nice hit by Vision, popping Mostly Harmless up. And here comes Vision again, popping Mostly Harmless around. And Vision bullying Mostly Harmless around the arena. And Mostly Harmless has found a corner and is staying in it. All right. So Mostly Harmless may want to get out of that corner. Vision not really taking advantage of the corner that Mostly Harmless is in, but trying to get around to something other than the front of that drum. So here comes Vision trying to get under Mostly Harmless and giving him a little pop. And we have a nice pop by Vision, sending Mostly Harmless up into the air. Another hit up into the air. The orange PLA, or maybe it's Pet G on the back of Mostly Harmless, is starting to look a little worse for wear. There's actually some yellow underneath. So it's a two-color damage-showing PLA that he's used in his robot. It could be nylon, but whatever it is, the pigment doesn't seem to be all the way through the filament. But that's nice because it makes it easier for the judges to see where the hits are. All right, so far, Vision bullying Mostly Harmless around, and Mostly Harmless trying to get that big drum in there, but Vision getting a lot of bite on Mostly Harmless, popping him into the air. But that time, Vision getting knocked back, and here comes Vision, and knocking Mostly Harmless up into the air. And there goes Mostly Harmless knocked over. Vision using its backside to center things, popping Mostly Harmless up into the air as we come down to the final minute in this match. All right, Vision trying to line it up, and a big hit on Mostly Harmless, sending him sailing into the air and keeping Mostly Harmless in its corner. Mostly Harmless out of the corner, mainly because Vision knocked him out of there. Mostly Harmless heading back towards their favorite corner. All right, but Vision not having any of it. Vision wants to give them the full arena tour. sending mostly Harmless sailing around the arena, and Vision trying to line up, and back to that favorite corner as we come down to the final seconds in this match. 20 seconds left. Vision on its upside down, but manages to self-right. Mostly Harmless is not showing a tremendous amount of mobility here as we come down to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's the match. All right. All right, we have a unanimous decision for Vision.
All right, Shackleford, are you ready? Hayes, are you ready? We'll start this fight in 3, 2, 1.
All right, 3 minutes on the clock. Rusty Shackleford rushing out and getting into that big horizontal on Hayes. All right, Rusty Shackleford not afraid to and trying to get Hayes pushed into the wall and succeeding as it pins, but Hayes breaking the pin and chewing into the side of Rusty Shackleford. Rusty Shackleford has got some high centering issues, might be stuck on a zip tie or a magnet or something. Yep, that little bit of magnet there. We have some pieces of magnets shattered, spread around the arena. So during the lunch break, Cindy took some time to put 3 or 4 magnets in the arena. So Rusty Shackleford's stuck on one of those magnets, and now they're stuck on a second one. So 2 magnets. And I love Hayes is just going around in a circle, chewing on the sides of Rusty Shackleford, buffing out the issues. Rusty Shackleford's still stuck on that magnet. All right, shall we unstick Rusty Shackleford? I think we should. So let's unstick Rusty Shackleford. And after this match, we should probably, Cindy, you should probably take your magnets back out. Can you bring the robot towards us? There's a, okay. He's got excellent. So Mark is level 7 broom. So, you know, he's going, doesn't have his broom black belt yet, but, all right, he's going to try to get some other magnet pieces. Oh, we got to leave one at least. All right. All right, so one little landmine in the arena. All right, we're going to have everybody watch their head here. Is the piece off the front of Rusty? I think it is. All right, we're going to go ahead and we're going to restart the timer in 3, 2, 1, fight! All right, Rusty lining up. Rusty drives much better when it's not stuck on a magnet. Hayes continuing to chew away at Rusty. But Rusty, we'll see if Rusty can find the other magnet in the arena. Oh, and a big hit by Hayes, but Rusty right back into it and sending Rusty flying. We decided we better close the arena door just this time. And Rusty bound up a little bit, down to 1 drive side, it looks like. Might be down, yeah, 1 drive side. No more magnets under there, just a bound up drive side. So Hayes chewing around the sides of Rusty Shackleford as we come down to the final minute. Nice little pinballing there as Hayes picks up on Rusty Shackleford. Hayes trying to line up, and a nice tap in the end. That black 3D printed plastic looking a little worse for wear on the back of Rusty. And Hayes lining up, seeing if they can get some bite, but so far the geometry of Rusty Shackleford doing a pretty good job of containing him. And there goes Hayes trying to get that back end. Rusty Shackleford momentarily stuck as we come down to our final 20 seconds. Hayes going in, aiming for that back end, and not able to deliver a big hit as we come down to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's the match. This is going to go to a judge's decision. We have a unanimous decision for our winner, Hayes.
Okay, now on deck we have Wedgmore against Anubis. Both robots ready.
3, 2, 1, fight!
And they're off. Oh, Anubis immediately upside down, trying to use that gyro to self-right with his spinning in place. Wedgmore, though, not taking advantage, and the weapon not spinning. I wonder if it's down already. Anubis back up, delivers a big hit to Wedgmore. And again, and the weapon is off. So just 20 seconds into this match, and Wedgmore has lost its weapon. This is not good for Wedgmore. And Anubis still going in, still chewing up the side. Wedgmore might be able to use that little lip at the front as a pushing device. Get in underneath Anubis, but it's the wrong way up to do that. Oh, it's up. It's the right way up now. But Anubis still very fast, and that blade still very deadly. Anubis content to just push here and chewing up the side of Wedgmore. Not getting any big bites in, but getting little cuts in. You can see the marks on the side of that top plate on Wedgmore. And still going at it. Wedgmore, just because of the geometry of it, it's not meant to really be a push robot. But that's about all it can do. And to its credit, it is still going. A lot of robots would have tapped out by now, but Wedgmore seeing this through to the end. Only halfway through the match, though, as Anubis gets another good hit in on the side. Anubis might be trying to go for those wheels. If it can snipe those, then it'll be all over for Wedgmore. Anubis, though, seems to content to just keep pushing, keep getting little cuts in with that blade. It is doing damage, although it's not the big hits that we saw at the beginning of the match. Less than a minute left. And still pushing. Oh. Something seems to have happened to the blade of Anubis. Yeah, I don't think it's spinning anymore. So both weapons down. And for the last half minute or so, this might come down to a pushing match. Both robots jockeying for position. This is an interesting way to end the fight. Again, the geometry of Wedgmore doesn't allow it to get a very good angle in on Anubis. But Anubis, not meant as a push robot. Neither of these really meant as push robots. So they're just doing all they can for the last 10 seconds. And this match, 3, 2, 1, and that's it. It'll go to the judges.
We have a judge's decision. It's unanimous for Anubis. All right. Mostly Harmless, are you ready? Toothless, are you ready? Toothless is ready. We'll start this fight in 3, 2, 1, go! Both robots spinning. Oh, well. Mostly Harmless. Okay, Mostly Harmless. There is a wheel moving. One wheel is going. No drum. All right. Toothless is beating Mostly Harmless repeatedly. Now, Mostly Harmless has a unique color change plastic. It's heat sensitive. That is super cool. That's how we can tell where hits happen. But Mostly Harmless, we need to see some movement. So far, you've just been, oh, there's some. We've just sort of been a beating toy for Toothless here. So mostly Harmless, we need to see you. Oh, there's some movement. All right, and mostly Harmless, we need to see. Oh, there, it's moving again. Mostly Harmless. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Our winner is Toothless. All right, Mass Attack, are you ready? Mass Attack is ready. Hayes, are you ready? Hayes is ready. We're going to start this fight in 3, 2, 1, fight. Mass Attack getting in there and wedging Hayes. So far, Mass Attack doing a good job keeping their wedge pointed towards Hayes. And Hayes is being totally dominated by Mass Attack so far. All right. Now, there is a secret magnet on the floor of the arena, which we're going to see if Mass Attack manages to find off. Hayes gradually cutting through the duct tape on Mass Attack. Mass Attack gradually seeing its tape worn away, and Hayes, and we have a wheel off of Hayes. No, tap out, tap out. Where did that, was that wheel even from the robot?
Okay, moving on now, we have Saurian against Anubis.
Anubis, are you ready? Yep. Anubis is ready.
It's confirming both drivers are ready.
Saurian is ready to start this fight in 3, 2, 1.
And we're ready, and we're off. Saurian, that horizontal spinner. Anubis, the vertical. And a big hit there from Anubis to start on the back of Saurian. Saurian fires back, though. Both robots seem to have a little control trouble. Anubis trying to self-right and does so. Saurian did not go in for the kill. Oh, man. Are they stuck? Yeah, they're stuck together. Oh, but they're free now, though. Anubis biting into the wheel guard of Saurian. Oh, a huge hit there. Both robots still spinning, though. And Anubis on the attack. Look at the rear of Saurian. That plastic just getting peeled apart, but it's still moving. One of the wheels might be having trouble, but that weapon still very much up to speed, although I guess the same can be said about Anubis. Both robots seem to be having drive problems, but both robots also very much with deadly weapons. And Saurian just missing there. Some glancing blows. Oh, another big hit. Both robots go flying. And Saurian. Oh, it's back up. I believe Anubis is tapped out.
Subdivision, are you ready? Saber, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, fight! Saber spinning up, Subdivision spinning up. Here comes Saber. Trying to line up, and Subdivision is still moving. All right. Saber being a little less aggressive than what we usually see. All right, and the two are touching and a few little sparks over there. So Subdivision getting popped up by Saber, but Subdivision not backing off. Saber sparking against the blade on Subdivision, and we can see some nice metal sparks there coming from these Antweights. That blade on Subdivision, really quite nice for sparking, but it looks like we may have done some off-angle things to that blade on Subdivision it didn't like. And there goes the Subdivision blade. It spun back up, as these two robots are somewhat locked together. And the two robots trying to get under each other. The wedge under Subdivision doing a good job of getting locked in there. And it looks like the weapon on Subdivision both weapons momentarily shut down. They're backing off, and Saber trying to start back up, but still stuck to the other robot. Saber's weapon briefly free, but it is just, we heard the ESC reset, and the ESC resetting again. It looks like Subdivision's weapon, he's not running it because there goes Subdivision's weapon, it's back up. But the two robots seem to be somewhat stuck together. We may have to do an unstick if they can't get each other apart in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going to go ahead and put your remote. Oh, they're unstuck. All right, so we're going to continue the match. All right, and the two robots, Subdivision popping against Saber nicely, and here comes Subdivision trying to line up and getting Saber hunting back and forth, but not able to bring their weapon to bear. In fact, Saber's weapon is off, and a nice big hit by Subdivision. So and another nice big hit by Subdivision. And battery out, over. All right, well done. And our winner is Subdivision. Congratulations to Subdivision. Fission, are you ready? Fission is ready. Memt, are you ready? Memt is ready. We're going to start this fight in 3, 2, 1, fight! Memt spinning up, and Fission right on him, though. Memt up and unbalanced. So, Memt getting spun around. Fission, both of these robots undefeated. Memt not giving him a break. So, Fission looking really good, hitting a little floor bump there. And trying to get back on it. Fission not afraid to go right into that weapon and stay planted. Memt, though, showing very good durability. Memt has had some tough fights so far, and Memt starting to show some damage on its TPU side panel. But so far, holding together pretty nicely. Fission pulling off the rest of that piece of plastic, but that's just wheel armor, so it's not really holding anything important in other than the wheel. And Memt getting one of its trademark swing around hits, but Fission showing a little bit of damage to the wheel from that swing around hit. And Memt up in the air again. Memt upside down now and losing more of its ablative armor. Memt having done some damage to the ear on Fission, but Fission continuing to pull Memt apart. Memt still going, though. Memt is an incredibly tough robot. And Fission starting to show some mobility issues, but getting going again. Fission trying to get lined up and trying to go for the swing around, but that wedge has got just enough reach that Memt not able to grab the backside. And it gets into that wheel again. Memt getting another little hit on that wheel. So far, a lot of the cosmetic armor on Memt has been damaged. Looks like Fission has got one wheel locked up. Fortunately, it's a rear wheel, but Fission's got some mobility issues. And Memt appears to be definitely having some mobility issues of its own. Down to one wheel. And Memet's got one wheel working. And Memt is not showing a whole lot of mobility, but enough to stay in it as we come down to the final 40 seconds left in this match. All right, Fission with another big hit on Memt. And Memt not counted out yet. 30 seconds left. Fission has got the wheel motor is working, but Memt may be out. We're going to have to count Memt out here in 10, 9, 8, 7. Oh, and Memt is back. Memt is back moving again. Memet's not dead. As we come down to the very end of this match, Memt getting bullied by what's left of Fission, and Memet's weapon still working. We saw it spin there as we come down to 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's the match. All right. Well done, both competitors. Beautiful robots. Unanimous judges' decision for Fission.
Okay, go over the damage.
Yeah, so there's not much left. I can feel the battery is really, really hot at the moment, so we can kind of see what's going on in there. You're not supposed to be able to see what's going on from the outside. Yeah, he kind of peeled away everything on the outside. I don't know what works or what doesn't work yet. Everything still moves smoothly. So probably an electrical issue, but yeah, fun fight.
Okay, thanks.
All right, Tiramisu, are you ready? Free throw, are you ready? We're going to start this fight in 3, 2, 1, fight! Free throw moving out quick. Tiramisu spinning up. Free throw trying to get Tiramisu corralled and bring him over the corner, and Tiramisu sneaking out the edge, but not quick enough. Free throw trying to get the pin. Tiramisu coming around behind, and free throw trying to control Tiramisu into a corner, but free throw not moving as quickly as usual. Tiramisu able to get in there. Free throw going for the pin, and there it is. But Tiramisu again leaking out the side. Free throw not showing its usual speed. All right, free throw trying to corral Tiramisu, trying to get that pin. That's critical. So far, Tiramisu not able to deliver a lot of damage. And there we have it for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And backing off the pin. All right, free throw going to try to get another pin. And here comes Tiramisu. Tiramisu trying to grab onto free throw, but free throw very difficult to grab. Those long TPU wedgelets being very effective. And it looks like there's a new wedgelet attachment technique. And we've got another pin, but Tiramisu is sneaking out the side again. Free throw kind of having some trouble with the arena, but we've got a pin for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and backing off. All right, Tiramisu getting right back into it for another 5. Oh, Tiramisu leaking out the side, going around and tapping free throw, but free throw dancing away, trying to get the pin, and free throw not having the pushing power we're used to, but able to gradually corral Tiramisu over to the side. And free throw getting Tiramisu almost into the pin, but Tiramisu escaping, and free throw pinning it over. There it is for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and free throw backing off. Tiramisu trying to get around and getting around to the backside of free throw, but not being very effective. Free throw trying to line itself up to get a final pin as we come down to the final 40 seconds left in this match. Tiramisu getting a little bit of a hookup on free throw, but free throw trying to get itself wrapped around Tiramisu and bring the pin, and there they've done it. We're going to see if Tiramisu can leak out that side again, and Tiramisu still moving and getting into the backside of free throw, but not doing any major damage. Free throw lining up, and there we have another pin for 5, 4, and Tiramisu breaking out of the pin, getting a little hit on the side of free throw. Free throw trying to line itself up and get it Tiramisu into the corner, but Tiramisu really good at sneaking out the side as we come to the end of the match in 3, 2, 1, and that's the match. All right, we're going to go ahead and score this as a judge's decision. All right, we have a judge's decision, unanimous for Free throw! Hayes, are you ready? Hayes is ready. We're going to start this fight in 3, 2, 1, fight! Here comes Hayes. And Subdivision coming out. Both these robots have similar diameter blades. One is horizontal, one is vertical, one is single supported, the other is double supported. And Hayes getting some pickup on Subdivision. It looks like Subdivision has lost a wheel, their injured white wheel, which has been bandaged from its previous fight, has been disabled. But fortunately, their other wheel is still working just fine. So Hayes is going to try to do in the orange wheel. So Hayes gets a little hit on that wheel. The wheel's a little wobblier, but Hayes, that's the wrong wheel. You want to hit the orange one. All right. All right, so Hayes doing a nice hit on the wall there, but this wall's had a lot worse. And, oh, and there it is! Takes the tread off the wheel. That was armor on the wheel. So Subdivision cleverly using orange armor on their wheel. Subdivision is down to just its weapon for mobility. Tap out, tap out. All right. So, excellent work by Hayes, surgically removing first the wheel armor and then the wheel. All right, Toothless, are you ready? Yeah. Toothless is ready. Saurian, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, fight! Saurian spinning up, Toothless spinning up. Here comes Toothless. Toothless getting around to the back of Saurian, but Saurian able to connect up with Toothless, and it looks like the hit was so hard, it jammed the weapon on Toothless back into his back plate, jamming up that weapon. So Toothless is down to one wheel, it looks like, maybe 1.5. It looks like one wheel goes backwards, and only one of them goes both directions. So Toothless has got some interesting drive challenges. Saurian has some interesting drive challenges too, but we've talked about those extensively. Saurian, they have a chance now to kind of turn the weapon down and practice driving nice and slow. There we go. That's almost. All right. And yeah, the weapon's going nice and slow, and Saurian's getting a little excited. But there we go. Way to go, Toothless, delivering your weapon to them. All right, Saurian is trying to line up. Oh, and goes for charge, but Toothless bounces out of the way with their one wheel. All right, so Saurian. Oh, and a glancing hit from Saurian, and that wasn't totally by accident, not at all. All right. Oh, and there we go, Saurian. That was actually really good. Yeah, that looked really good. So good job catching them. And Saurian has got Toothless kind of backed into the corner here and has chewed away at the wheel a little bit, but not quite getting what they want to get. Again, Toothless still having one wheel that doesn't really have traction. The other wheel is not really working in both directions, but we know that the speed controllers are working, of course. And Saurian is spinning down their weapon so they can cuddle with Toothless a little bit. All right, that looked intentional. Maybe it was. We're not quite sure. The ear on Toothless is looking a little worse for wear as we come down to the final 50 seconds left in this match. All right, Toothless trying to get itself back into the action here. Saurian wandering around the arena. It likes to travel. It likes to see new places, you know. And again, Saurian has asked that we use a small arena. Maybe a 2-foot by 2-foot arena would be good for Saurian. And all right, Saurian is still in it. Their weapon has never stopped, we've been told. Well, that's the current iteration. I remember times when Saurian's weapon stopped. But the current weapon has never stopped all match. They're going to test that by hitting the arena in every place possible. So here comes Toothless bullying their weapon against Saurian, but Saurian isn't done hitting the wall yet as we come down to the final 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, they're over there, 1, and that's the match. All right, one of these matches, Saurian is going to try driving without the blindfold. We have a unanimous decision for Saurian. Free throw, are you ready? Free throw is ready. Fission, are you ready? Fission is ready. We're going to start this fight in 3, 2, 1, fight! Fission spinning up. All right, free throw lining up, and free throw gets the pin for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Backing off. Free throw backing off. Fission coming out, but free throw with another pin. Backing it off, though. They weren't satisfied. It wasn't just the way they wanted it. For 5. Oh, and Fission breaking the pin. Free throw going for another pin. And Fission having a hard time, but free throw getting popped up and over. And these new forks are causing free throw a little bit of trouble. So free throw is not in their preferred orientation. Now, free throw has explained to me they do in fact have a preferred orientation, but they don't mean anything by it. All right. So we have a pin by Fission for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Backing off. All right. And free throw trying to get something going here. They're spinning around in circles trying to get a pin, but so far Fission's been able to pin him. Now Fission's weapon has not been very effective in this match. Fission shows them to just turn it off and use the improved ability. Another pin by Fission. So we have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and backing off. So Fission out-pinning free throw, playing that game. Fission, again, getting knocked over. That's been really hard on Fission. Fission trying to self-right, but not having quite enough torque with those new forks to flip themselves over the way they often can as we come down to the last. And there's another pin by Fission for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and backing off. And again, Fission making sure to back off at least 2 robot lengths. And there we go. Fission trying to get the pin. Free throw dancing out. Free throw still not able to get themselves righted back in their original orientation. But since Fission has decided to turn their weapon off, that's going to be very tricky for them to do as we come down to the final 1 minute left in this match. And free throw trying to get it lined up. Fission trying to get another pin. And Fission very smartly deciding to play the control game with free throw with another pin for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds left in this match. All right, 30 seconds remaining. And free throw still. Cindy just doesn't want this match to end. All right. So free throw trying to get itself lined up, but Fission with another pin for 5, 4, 3, and free throw breaking the pin as we come down to the final 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's the match. All right. All right. We're going to go to a judge's decision. Our judges will make their decision right now. We have a unanimous judge's decision for Fission!
What was the plan for the fight?
Just to flip him over and leave him there. You'll see I turned my weapon off halfway through once he got upside down. If I would have turned him back over, he probably would have just kept pinning me and beating me. But when he's upside down, his wheels don't touch as well, and I can just push him around and control him. So turn them over and leave them there, and then turn my weapon on at the end to show that it still works. That's
So great execution in that case. Okay.
It's the only way to beat him.
Tiramisu, are you ready? Tiramisu is ready. Sarian, are you ready? All right, we're going to start this fight in 3, 2, 1, fight! Both robots spinning off, and Tiramisu heading for Sarian, but Sarian getting a glancing blow. Tiramisu coming to take advantage of it and delivering a nice hit while Sarian is out of control. And another nice hit by Tiramisu. Tiramisu staying in control, staying on top of Sarian, just missing a hit to the back. And another nice hit towards the back from Tiramisu. Tiramisu doing a great job of keeping themselves lined up. Now Tiramisu's weapon may be out for the count here. So it looks like Tiramisu... Oh! And it looks like we might have to separate these two robots. All right, so remotes down, please. We're going to go ahead and have our pit crew separate the two robots. You want to use a pole? It's their weapons into you as much as anything.
That's into the TPU into the wheel. Alright, do you need a better pry bar or you got it? Why is TPU so good? Yeah, that's like, it's cut through the teeth. There's like, because it's a lip on the teeth. Okay, both hands. There you go. All right. So give me a second, folks.
All right, we're going to do 3, 2, 1, test, go. All right. All right, both robots spinning back up, and it looks like Sarian's drive has been... Sarian's drive is working. Tiramisu's drive is working fine. Tiramisu choosing to... Tiramisu deeply embedded their weapon into the wheel of Sarian. Sarian still functional. Tiramisu pushing around behind Sarian, pushing Sarian into the wall. Wow, so Tiramisu, see if you can whack him against the wall a few times. Just get him some good speed going. There you go. All right. Nice job, Tiramisu. Down to the final minute in this match. Tiramisu not slowing down. All right, Tiramisu with their small mid cutter, and that mid cutter is just right to line up with Sarian's larger mid cutter. But Tiramisu's pulley looking a little worse for wear, and Sarian's weapon may be out. This is the weapon that has never gone out. All right. Oh, it's got a little bit, but it's not quite starting up the way we expect as we come down to the final 20 seconds left in this match. All right. So way to go, Tiramisu, taking out Sarian's weapon through repeated aggression as we come down to the final 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's the match. All right, so we're going to go to a judge's decision. We have a split decision. The first judge voted for Sarian. The second judge voted for Tiramisu. The third judge voted for our winner, Saurian. Saurian is ready. We're going to start this fight in 3, 2, 1, fight! Both robots spinning off. And Saurian doing a complete 360 on its way over to Hayes. And Hayes lining up with the back of Saurian. Now, Saurian's strategy is that it is incredibly well-driven and accurately takes out wheels. Hayes' strategy is that it... I don't know. I don't think Jeremy puts that much thought into this robot. I think he just goes in there with 2 wheels and hopes to come out with 2. All right. So Saurian has got, Hayes has got Saurian in the corner, and Hayes doing a good job of maintaining mobility with only 1 wheel. Now, Saurian, you got to show some aggression here. We're looking for some aggression from Saurian. Hayes working their way over towards Saurian. And it looks like the second wheel on Hayes is in trouble. So those wheels on Hayes are looking a little worse for wear. We're going to see if Saurian can strategically snipe that second wheel and gets into it a little bit. Decides to hit the arena wall, though. That's a top winner of pastime. And Saurian lining up, and Hayes making their way over towards Saurian. Okay, so Saurian trying to get that other wheel. Hayes trying to keep it out of the way. All right. Hayes working their way over towards Saurian. Saurian sitting there, not showing a whole lot of aggression towards their opponent. All right, Saurian moving backwards, moving forwards. All right, and trying to line themselves up. Hayes working their way desperately towards their opponent. All right, and Saurian back in the far corner again as we come down to the final 50 seconds left in this match. All right, here comes Saurian trying to line up with that wheel and just misses it. Hayes keeping their big blade in the way, protecting themselves, and we see a weapon belt. Now, we're not sure if it's one from one of these 2 robots or if there's something already in the arena. But lining up, and we come down to the final 30 seconds. Will Saurian get that other wheel? Will Hayes manage to disable Saurian? We're going to see what happens. And there we have a big hit. So well done, Saurian, lining up with the back end. And Hayes trying to spin around and deliver that big hit as we come down to the final 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's the match. All right, a nice end of match dance by Hayes. Well done. All right, we have a split decision. The first judge voted for Hayes. The second judge voted for Saurian. The third judge voted for our winner, Saurian. We're going to start this fight. Saurian, are you ready? Saurian is ready. Free throw, are you ready? ready. We're going to start this fight in 3, 2, 1, fight! All right, both robots. Okay, so it looks like free throw, lining up and getting Saurian cleared into the corner, getting the weapon stopped. Weapons not spinning back up. There's the weapon spinning up. So free throw trying to line up, and Saurian able to get up and over. Free throw waiting and corralling Saurian into the corner. And free throw going for the pin, or being a little timid of that big weapon. And free throw doing a pretty good job of corralling Saurian and driving Saurian's weapon into the side of the arena. All right, so far nothing decisive from either opponent. And there we go. There is free throw trying to line up with Saurian. Saurian all right, so free throw pushing Saurian into the arena and having a hard time holding the pin. That's a unique pin, so Saurian drifting out of the way. Free throw going for the pin, but free throw having some mobility problems. And free throw coming back around, trying to line up with Saurian. Saurian. All right, and free throw not quite able to hold the pin. And Saurian delivering a big hit to itself, free throw and the arena. And free throw's got a pin. We're going to let him hold it. But can Saurian break out? And Saurian does break out, but goes right back into the pin as we come down to the final 1 minute. All right, free throw, trying to see if they can get Saurian into the pin. And there they do, pushing him into the wall. And here comes free throw. Free throw's got to get itself lined up. Saurian processing around, and we've got him. Oh, and breaks the pin again, and gets Saurian corralled up in the wall. Free throw keeping him corralled. And as we come down to the final 25 seconds left in this match, will free throw get the pin? Will Saurian be able to do catastrophic damage to free throw? And free throw lining it up. And free throw showing some mobility issues, but getting Saurian pinned and holding it for as the match ends. 3, 2, 1, and that's the match. All right, this is going to go to a judge's decision. All right, we have a unanimous decision for free throw. First and second, so these are going to be our two trophy winners. Will it be Fission, the vicious vertical spinner, or will it be Free Throw, the manic control bot? Now, last match, these two robots went up against each other, and Fission out free throwed Free Throw, out controlled Free Throw, and delivered a stunning victory. But Free Throw has got some plans. Free Throw spent most of its match upside down. He's going to try not to do that this time. Whoa. All right. Are we ready, folks? All right. 3, 2, 1, fight! 5, 4, 3, 2,
it's supposed to be
1,
10
back
seconds.
away! 5,
10,
4,
9,
3,
7,
2,
6.
1, back away!
Oh, he's done it again.
Free throw has a plan. He's got a plan for this contingency. All right. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, back away!
I feel like it's a little risky, but that's all I'm saying.
Hey, 5, 4,
Hey, he's not
3.
touching.
Oh, he's not pinning him?
Yeah.
Okay. 5, 4. Oh! 5, 4, 3, 2. Free throw trying to break through, but 1. Back away, back away. The most silent final match we've ever had. All right, 1 minute remaining.
What, didn't you guys used to like do finals of D2s?
Fair enough.
Well, I mean, those were at least like smacking the walls and stuff.
But these are Antweights, so D2s are Beatles.
That's fair.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You know, maybe if Jameson kind of did this.
5, 4.
30 seconds.
Hey, just tell Jake to build a vertical version of Maximizer.
What?
Stop complaining so much.
That'll be Horizon.
Coming down to the very end of the match in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's the match.
Back.
All right. Well done. Five, 4,
Hey, he's not
3.
touching.
Oh, he's not pinning him?
Yeah.
What?
All right. Okay. So first place Antweight trophy goes to Vision.
Hey there, Mason. Hey, wait. Wait, Mason, wait.
Oh, we got to get the other one. Hold on. Second place goes to free throw. Where'd free throw go? Coleman. How many Okay, great. Triples is all it takes. Triples are good. Okay.
Come here,
All
Mason.
right, so folks, no, just them.
No, you get in there, Mr. Event Organizer.
All right. Well done, folks.
Okay.
All right.